Hi guys, so this is my analysis update on GU. I'll do a quick recap on GU. If you watched my previous analysis on GU, I said I was expecting GU to push to the upside a little bit before we now continue to push to the downside. And my reason for that was because we can see that there was this engulfing candle right here. There was this break of structure and engulfing candle. So I said there's a possibility for it to at least reject and push to maybe around my 61.8% fib level or my 50% fib level right there. So I said there's a possibility for us to push right there before we now continue to push to the downside, because I'm more biased towards down move. But as we can see, just like you all know that you don't predict the market, you react to the market, it did not get to where I thought it would go to before pushing to the downside. It started rejecting off of my 23.6% fib level around that area. So as we can see that it started rejecting off of that area. That is why we have to be open-minded, and we have to know that we don't predict the market, we react to the market. So as soon as I saw it's still consolidating around that area, even though my initial point of entry, right, or point of interest here was around this area right here, you can't just be stuck to your own bias, right? You have to be open-minded. That is how the market works. So now as soon as I saw it started consolidating more around my 23.6% fib level, then this level right here became my point of interest, right? I was watching it to see what happens. Then it started giving me more confluences, right? First confluence was I saw it giving me this M pattern right here, which we also call a double top, which is a reversal pattern, right? So that shows that there's a possibility that now it might not push up, it might continue to push to the downside. Then another confluence I saw was this candle right here. You can see this candle broke this previous structure. So even if I draw like a mini counter trend line right here, we can see that it broke this candle right here. So I was expecting a bit of like a retest around that area. So if I use and do just a quick one right here, we can see that it came out right here, right? And we can see this candlestick right here, this particular candlestick right here came up a little bit to retest it, then before pushing to the downside. So I know it's even coming from here to here was a short peep though, about 34 pips, which was okay because I took gold as well. So that is how I just taught you how I analyze, right? Because I don't just predict the market, I react to the market. I have predicted it might be like this, then if otherwise happen, I am going to re-strategize and reanalyze based on that current price action. And that is how we should be. We shouldn't just stick to one bias. So we can see that we finally got to my targets. And if you've been watching my analysis, you know that majority of my targets are always my negative 27% fib level. That's always my first target, and my second target is my 61.8% fib level around that area right here. And we got to my negative 27% fib level, and what happens, we are seeing a reversal, right? And that's majority what happens when we get there, a reversal. So now based on what I am seeing right now, I am going to go to a smaller time frame, right? I can use a trend line here because I'm seeing a short buy move here. So let's give us a trend line just to indicate that we broke structure. I can also do something like this. Give me this just to also indicate that we broke structure. Let's go to a smaller time frame right here, right? So now what are we expecting now? let me draw a short. I'm going to draw a short fib right here from one point to another. Let me make it a short fib from here to here, just to show what I am looking for. Okay, so now we can see that we are currently around my 50% fib level. We might still push down a little bit to weak. I used to prefer, I'm more comfortable and I prefer more a deeper retracement. These are my deeper fib retracement level, because coming there gives me higher probability of going to the direction I want, working around that area. But like I said, you can always use any of these rejections to take trades. So now that we are seeing something like this, I'm not going to enter right now, even if you want to, right? Because it can be risky. I like more confirmations. So for me to enter this kind of trade, I will do another counter trend line. Let me change the color. I'll do another counter trend line right here. Yep. So now I want it to come down here to give me this right here before we now continue to zoom to the upside. So my target will be here, right here. That will be my target right now until otherwise happen. I know right now it's giving more momentum of a buy. Right now we can see this momentum. We can see a break of structure here, break the structure as well, giving us momentum. But don't be in an hasty, you have to be patient. If you want to buy, I want it to come here, give me weak rejections around this area right here, which is like my 38.2% fib level right here, to right to the upside. So that is what will make me buy. I want it to come here, give me something here, then push to the downside, upside I mean. Change the color of that here, so we can see, even if you look at the pips of this one, if it comes here, this is about 29 pips. So we can scalp this one if you choose to, but like I said, you just have to be patient to see, because we have to have more confluence. So I want to have like a first touch, second touch, a possible touch to zoom to the upside, because anything can happen. It can still break this trend line, come down here, get to my deeper retracement level before we push to the upside. So always remember that the market, we don't own the market. The market does whatever it wants to do. We just have to react to how it's doing at that current moment. So this is my own thoughts right now. So this will be like a point of interest right now for me. Then if anything happens, I have to reanalyze based on that market. So I hope this is insightful, guys. If we get to around this level, then that will determine our next move, right? But if I see a continuous down move, then my target will be my negative 1.8% fib level, which is 1.24160. So that will be my target for that. But as of right now, this is what I'm saying. I like to take it one step at a time. I don't like predicting too far to the future. We have to take it one step at a time. So right now, this is what I am seeing right now until otherwise happens, guys. Hope you find it helpful and insightful. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, like, and I'll see you in my next analysis, guys. Thank you for watching.